Who was General Tso and what does he have to do with chicken? This question might have crossed your mind while enjoying the sweet and spicy dish at a Chinese restaurant. Well, we're here to satisfy your curiosity. General Tso, also known as Zuo Zongtang, was a prominent military leader in China's history. Born in the year 1812 in Hsiangyin, Hunan, he came from a family of wealthy landowners. This wealth allowed him to pursue an extensive education and earn the title of promoted scholar, the second highest academic degree in the imperial civil service exams. Yet, despite his scholarly beginnings, Zuo Zongtang's destiny lay elsewhere. He was not destined to become an imperial bureaucrat, but rather a military leader of great renown. So how did a scholar turn into a military leader? Let's delve into his life's journey. In the mid-19th century, Zuo Zongtang, the peaceful scholar, transformed into General Tso, a ruthless military leader. The peaceful silkworm farmer and scholar was thrust into the chaos of the Taiping Rebellion, a civil war that had erupted in China. Zuo, now known as General Tso, was hired as an advisor by the governor of Hunan, and in a surprising turn of events was given full control over the province's military. A peaceful scholar no more, General Tso proved to be a gifted and ruthless military leader. He led his forces to drive the Taiping rebels out of Hunan and then the neighboring Guangxi province, but he didn't stop there. He followed the rebels into the coastal Zhejiang, where after his victory he was appointed governor of the province and an undersecretary of war. The seat of the rebellion was in Fujian and Guangdong. It was here that General Tso dethroned the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom's teenage monarch and crushed the rebellion. His successful campaigns led to his appointment as Viceroy and Governor-General of Fujian and Zhejiang provinces. He also became the Commissioner of the Naval Industries, where he established the Guqiao Arsenal, China's first modern arsenal, shipyard and naval academy. General Tso's military prowess wasn't limited to the southern provinces. He returned to the battlefield to suppress the Nin rebellion in northern China, then marched west to defeat the Dungan revolt. He even managed to quell an uprising of Muslims led by Muhammad Yaqub Bek and negotiated an end to the Russian occupation of the western border city of Ili. And he achieved all these victories while battling recurring bouts of malaria and dysentery. His successful exploits on the battlefield led to his final promotion to the Grand Council, the cabinet of the Qing Empire. However, imperial politics soon lost its luster for the accomplished military leader, and he requested to be relieved of his duties. After a successful military career, General Tso moved on to serve in the national government. His legacy, however, would always be deeply rooted in his military exploits, forever remembered as the scholar-turned-general who quelled rebellions and reshaped China's military landscape. General Tso's military prowess led him to high positions within the national government. His reputation for strategic brilliance and unyielding resolve preceded him, earning him a place in the Qing dynasty's elite political circles. After his resounding victories on the battlefield, Zuo Zongtang was appointed as the Viceroy and Governor-General of Fujian and Zhejiang provinces. In these roles, he brought to bear his keen understanding of military logistics and infrastructure. His major achievement was the establishment of the Guqiao Arsenal, China's first modern arsenal, shipyard and naval academy. This marked a significant step towards modernization for the Qing dynasty's military capabilities. Zuo didn't stop there. He went on to serve as the Viceroy and Governor-General of Shanxi and Gansu provinces, and also held the position of Imperial Commissioner of the Army in Shanxi. His influence and leadership were felt across multiple provinces, shaping the course of China's political and military landscape. In the twilight of his career, Zuo ascended to the Grand Council, the Qing Empire's equivalent of a cabinet. Here he navigated the intricate world of imperial politics, contributing his strategic insights to the highest echelons of government. However, despite his illustrious career and profound impact on Chinese history, Zuo's name has taken on a different resonance in the West. Despite his successful military and political career, General Tso's name is more commonly associated with a chicken dish in the West. So, how did this military leader end up being the namesake of a popular Chinese takeout dish in the West, you may ask? Well, it all starts with a man named Peng Changquei, a renowned chef from the Hunan province in China, the same region where General Tso hailed from. Peng Changquei started his culinary journey as an apprentice in a high-end restaurant where he learned the art of Hunanese cuisine. His talent was apparent from a young age, and he quickly rose through the ranks, eventually cooking for top-ranking officials in the nationalist government. In the early 1950s, after the Chinese Civil War, Chef Peng fled to Taiwan, where he continued to serve his Hunanese dishes to the political elite. It was during this time that he created a new dish, a sweet and spicy deep-fried chicken dish that he named after the most famous figure from his home province, General Tso. However, General Tso's chicken, as we know it today, is quite different from Chef Peng's original creation. The westernized version is sweeter, with a thick, syrupy sauce, catering to the Western palate. It was in New York City in the 1970s that Chef Peng introduced this modified version of his dish to the American public. Despite its popularity in the West, you'd be hard-pressed to find General Tso's chicken in Hunan or anywhere else in China. In fact, most Chinese people have never heard of this dish. The real General Tso, the military leader, was a figure of importance in his time, but he had no direct connection with the chicken dish that carries his name. It's fascinating, isn't it? A dish named after a Chinese military leader, created by a Chinese chef, yet virtually unknown in China. It's a testament to the cultural exchange and adaptation that happens when cuisines cross borders. So while General Tso may not have had any hand in the creation of the famous chicken dish, his legacy continues to live on in the name of this popular Western adaptation of a Chinese classic. From a scholar to a military leader, and from a politician to the namesake of a popular dish, General Tso's life was anything but ordinary. His remarkable journey took him from quiet silkworm farming to quelling rebellions and shaping China's military strength. His legacy not only echoes through China's historical annals, but also in the flavorful tang of a beloved Chinese-American dish. The next time you order General Tso's chicken, remember the